Is the United States God's anointed country? No. But unfortunately, God's word and Jesus' message have been misused and misconstrued to create a false narrative that the United States is God's anointed country, that the white race is supreme, and that cisgenderism and heterosexuality is what's normal, and that anything outside of that is perverse. And that the US flag is just as important as the Christian cross and the communion chalice. I find myself questioning what Bible Christian nationalists are reading that they believe all of this and what history they're studying when it comes to Jesus and Christianity. They seem to conveniently forget or ignore the fact that Jesus was a brown skinned peasant. And in fact, they completely ignore the fact that Jesus lived under the oppression of the Roman Empire and that his whole message was subversive and he stood for love and justice. Rome was brutal, and the empire expanded through violence, force, excessive taxation, and enslavement. Anyone who was a threat to their system and to their message was brutally executed. This is the context that Jesus was born into and that he lived in. And he was bold enough to challenge the system and those around him to live in a different way. Jesus and his followers challenged the political message of the time to demonstrate that true salvation did not come from allegiance to Rome or world dominance. They preached that the good news of salvation came from loving God and loving their neighbor, which meant ensuring the needs of all people, particularly the marginalized. Christianity, under the guise of nationalism, serves as a means for control rather than a tool for justice and liberation. In the same way that Christianity became the official religion of Rome, it has become the official religion of Christian nationalists. God's love is offered to us unconditionally, regardless of where we live or where we were born. And we express this freedom to the world around us by serving one another and living a life devoted to love, justice, and the good of all people and all creation, regardless of where they live.